welcome back to another episode of Anime Breakfast. Today I will attempt to clean this Star Fox cartridge, and I'm going to target a few areas, primarily this permanent marker here that says Star Fox 64, and I'll try to shine this up a bit. And then there's a few areas here. And on the back, you could see it's a little discolored. So what I need is my isopropyl alcohol 99%. I have my gauze pads in here and a few Q-tips just in case. All right. So let's start off by peeling this $30 price tag off. Now, this is a game I bought recently. I didn't play it very much as a kid. Actually, I didn't play it at all. I only know about the Star Fox character because of Super Smash Brothers. So I didn't play it for the Super Nintendo. I didn't play it for the N64. So I just know about Star Fox McCloud through Super Smash Brothers. And the character wasn't particularly a favorite of mine, but I did like the stage, that starship stage. So let me get my sterile pad out. Okay, so I'm just gonna dip a little bit of this on here, and I will rub it on the top, rub it on the sides. I'll try to avoid touching this label or sticker. Okay, and you know what, I'll rub a little bit on the back side as well. And then you can see there's some dirt here. I'll rub a little there. And I won't be opening up this cartridge because it works perfectly fine. I'm gonna rub it again over, and I'll go over this spot. Okay. This is my first restoration video, and I'm trying out some methods that I've seen elsewhere. Okay, so let's try to clean it up a bit now. Let's see. I need a little bit more. Need to really give it a nice rub-a-dub in there. Put a little bit of pressure. Okay. And let's see if there's a little bit of dirt coming off there. Okay, let's try to give it one more wipe on both sides. This is the main thing right here. I want to get this permanent marker off as much as possible. I think for the next video I'll probably put the camera on something freestanding so it doesn't shake while I'm shaking. Okay, so and for the label here, I might just spit shine it like these good old days. Where's Hawktua when you need her? Okay, so let's just give this a little spit shine. You could tell almost immediately the dullness kind of came out of there. Hey, who knew? Oh, look at that. There's quite a bit of dirt on there. Wow. It does look like it has a little bit more sheen to it. But we still need to do something about this permanent marker here. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna set this down somehow. Okay, so let's continue here. I just want to put a little bit more pressure. I think I'm going to use a little bit more alcohol. All right, just a little more, a little dab here. This is 99%, so this is the strongest that you could use. Let's see if I could push down with a Q-tip. Did that do anything? Not really. Let me reapply it again. I'm gonna put a little bit more on there. Okay. So the next option, which I saw on YouTube as well, is an eraser. I might try to use an eraser on this. I wonder if I spit shine the back, if it'll help too. Wow, check out that. I don't know if you could tell that there's a little bit less of that discoloration. So there's still a bit of grime here. See that? I want to get that off right there. So I'm going to work on that. I'm going to target that area a little more. Maybe with the Q-tip. slowly but surely. I'm gonna go around the whole cartridge one more time with some alcohol. Okay. Now I'm gonna get the dry pad, dry it off. Hard to get into these little grooves here. So if you're watching this and you're an expert at this point in cleaning cartridges, throw me some suggestions in the comment section. But I think I've done a little bit to spruce up the actual label. Might try to clean up the back a little more, and still we need to target that Star Fox Sharpie there. So I have a pencil eraser here. If this doesn't work, I'll get something a little bit better, but let's see if we could target that Star Fox 64. I also don't want to overdo it because I don't want to like change the color of this cartridge. Doesn't seem to be doing that much, so I'm gonna go for another round of the isopropyl until it sort of gets a bit easier. I'm just gonna dip my Q-tip in here. Strain it a bit. You don't need that much. Okay. I'm gonna just do a little bit of detailing here. All in the grooves here where the two pieces connect. There's actually a little bit here. It's not really coming off. Let me see if if I use my fingernail, it comes off. Let's okay, let's work on the back a bit. Do a little bit more on the label. I'm not too concerned about this sticker coming off or anything. Okay, dry it off here. try again with this eraser. You know, I have to actually watch this video back to see if I made any difference. I feel like it came off slightly, but at the same time I may have changed the shade of the cartridge here by putting the eraser on it. And I'm just gonna go over this label a little bit with a Q-tip. You know, it's not. Whoa, look at that. That's all from the label. You know what, let me go over that label again. I feel like maybe at this point I'm taking some of the actual sticker off. So I'm gonna leave it at that. Anyway, that's Star Fox. Managed to clean it up just a little bit. Maybe I'll go a few more rounds on this Sharpie off camera, but I'll show you the finished product. All right. So here's the finished product. I mean, I could continue going a few rounds with this, but I'm satisfied with how it is. You can still see a bit of the Star Fox 64, but I mean, if I tried some other things, I'm sure I could take it off. The label looks a little more spruced up, not so dull. You could tell from the Q-tips that there was a lot of grime on there. But this is my first attempt, and you know, I'll get better at it eventually. So that's the Star Fox 64 restoration. All right, breakfast is served.